Hey guys, how's it going? So, my name's Jason and this is my channel, JRM Fabrications. I've got a few project cars in the channel. I've got this 78 MGB that I've started working on and kind of got distracted. I also have a Mark 1 Pajero, a Reliance Similar, which is the most recent project. I now have a new addition. And I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea, but I bought this sight unseen last night. 1984 E36. It has one of the best engines ever in it. It has an M51. Well, I say the best engine ever. It is an inline-6 turbo diesel, and it has a like semi-mechanical fuel pump on, so it will take veg oil. So in my head, that is the perfect vehicle. But anyway, this thing is not without its problems. There's a wee bit of rust. A wee bit of rust there. That's not too bad. A wee bit of rust there. Yeah, like that's not too bad. A wee bit of rust in the door. Then you come right into the back of the sill here, and you got some paper in here. Paper, wet paper, and then you've got some lovely rust. So this thing has been off the road since 2008. What's that, 17 years or something? So I'll say it's gonna need a bit of work, but I'm not afraid of a bit of work. Bought 2 new sills for it and 2 quarter panels, so that should be a pretty, oh boy, easy fix. So I'm gonna pick most of this out, but like, yeah, this isn't too bad, right? I say as I trickle my car onto the floor. Around the rear, actually is pretty good, apart from this back bit where they all go. Door's pretty good. Go around the boot. Haven't pulled the carpet up yet, so I don't know what that's like. This side is a bit more interesting. So this wasn't in the advert, cracked windscreen. That's a wee bit annoying. This door wasn't in the advertisement either. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna beat this with a hammer to it straight for now. The door does close, but you really have to slam it. There you go. Just a mint. Same idea in this sill. It is pretty gross. Yep, there you go. Same sort of rusty carry on. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh boy. Yeah, that's fine. That's what new sills are for, right? Oh, some good really far back inside. Yeah, look at that. That's good. Alright, let's just sweep that up. There for now. Any more there, is there? Right, but anyway, apart from that, which is disgusting, at least you don't have to do any cutting to get the sill apart. This is the quickest sill remover I've ever done. We'll cut the rest of that out. It's the interior. Oh, bring this rear quarter as well. It's a wee bit bubbly there. It's actually not too bad, really. Doors a wee bit of rust on it down there, but in the grand scheme of things, the body, considering this thing's an 84, what's that, 31-year-old, and it's been off the road for 17 years. It's pretty good. It's probably lay outside the whole time. I don't know what the underside's like yet. I'm hoping it's going to be good, but the inside is disgusting. So in here, it looks like a lot of things have been living in here. Seats are well worn. I'm going to put my Recaros in it. What else we got going on here? This side is disgusting. Roof lining is hanging down. There's some sort of weird hair there. Oh, the body's got enough charge in it to start now. There you go. ABS lights on apparently. 188k on it. Nothing to these engines, right? Turn it off. Bit of a rattle to the tensioner, I think, but that's okay. I can sort that out. But it runs, surprisingly. Well, not really surprisingly, because there's not really two of them engines. They're just a simple N96 diesel. But I think the first thing I'm gonna do is they're actually a bit around here. A lot of feces all around here. That's some good stuff. And the paintwork, it's got paint. But yes, let's first of all get this into here cleaned out. No door card here, that's right. Forgot about that. I think I'm just gonna pull the seats out, pull the carpet out, and just give it all a good power wash inside. I know it's not good for a car, but at this stage of the game, like, what do? This is not workable at all. I really need this gone. So I'm gonna pull these seats and the carpet out now, and we'll be back with you when we have some sort of interesting rust to show you. Before we start into this here, there's like so much gross stuff in here, right? But look how worn the seats are. Like, the seat material is actually so weathered that it really just falls apart. That is brutal. Look at that. Pardon? Jesus Christ. That's a good seat we're in now. Right, so these seats, I'm probably just going to throw most of the seat away and keep the rails and make stuff from work, because this is disgusting. I don't know where to start. I feel like if I take the back seats out, at least then they're just one big lump. That'll like be a lot of the grossness out in one go, but even the back seats are the best bit. So yeah, I'm gonna pull these out. Yeah, for the headliner, I'm just gonna literally rip it out because none of it's stuck on anymore. I don't want to touch my face. This is such a good buy. I don't know why people weren't beating the guy's back door and to buy this. That's a weird thing to say. Right. Oh, come out. That'll be good enough for now. There you go, she's mint. Bit of rattle can black in that, you won't even know. Alright, put that in the bin. Well, so I just gave it a good tug, and I think there's some clips holding it in. Yeah, there you go. So hopefully nothing jumps out of me. Oh god, that's just that falling down. Kinda scared stuff might still live in this. Okay, so far we've gained 10p. Right, now I'm going to try and get the front seats out. That there's pretty simple as well. There's just going to be 4 bolts, one in each corner. Yeah, so I bought this thing sight unseen, pretty much because I was too lazy to even go see it. And it's kind of my fault, you know, but I kind of wanted one of these here for a long time. And then this one came up, and then couldn't help myself, and then I lowballed them, and got it for, well, for an E36 I got it for good money, including delivery, so it is what it is. So, like, it's not going to cost me that much money to get this back on the road again, I hope. The panels, 2 sills, and the rear quarters were 180 quid delivered, so like that's basically pretty much free. It's just time. And it's going to need brakes all around, obviously. The ABS lights on, so we need to figure that out. And yeah, definitely needs washed. This is why we're doing all this. I need to wash it. There you go. Oh god. But here, the carpets are actually good underneath all the grime. Oh, underneath that mat anyway is good. So let's pull that mat out. I'll get these mats all cleaned up. It's real good as well. These seem like proper BMW mats. Have the wee tabby thing and all. There you go. Also gained another 21p, so we're 31p up now. I already feel so itchy from working in here, but I just want to make it better for now, because it is going to get stinking again. But until such times as I'm driving it, I'd like to be able to get in here and move it without feeling itchy. I'm not even using anything worth cleaning it with. I'm using air fryer cleaner because that's all I have. But be grand. Probably sucking all the moisture out of all the plastic that was left. Right. The colour of that rag already. Gross. Beautiful. Right, it's definitely becoming less gross in here. A lot of stuff underneath this seat. We have a receipt from, I don't know what it is, Ben. Loads of receipts. Some fucking gross stuff. Oh, marker. And I got a free pen of this. Belfast Education Library Board. So, yeah, let's just get this all hoovered out and we get the carpet pulled out. Like a new yoke in here. So I'm gonna get the carpet pulled up now. Found some bloke's ID as well. So that's probably been there since the dawn of time. Yeah. Have the carpet out now and I'm actually pleasantly surprised about this here. This whole back end's really good. And the only area in this front passenger side is where there used to be a rubber grommet here. It's rusted out right round it, so I'm gonna cut out. We'll put a good decent sized patch in there, get rid of as much rust as we can. Round on the driver's side. The driver's side is actually mint. Like look at this. This hole isn't even rusted. There's like a tiny bit of surface corrosion around it. Worst bit is there, on where the accelerator pedal goes. Probably from people having wet feet and getting in. So we'll just give that a wee tart up. The floor is mint. One patch in the floor. That is awesome. Well, I was poking around with my hand at the bottom and I felt that wee spongy bit there. So this factory plug thing here is like a metal plate that pushes and twists. It's kind of rotting out in the corner. Same thing happened to the E34. So it's rotting out a wee bit in the body too. So we'll just cut this whole thing out and put a patch in there as well. Here, this wee hole here is where I've been playing with the sills. And pretty much, where is it? Around here somewhere. So I think the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to get this all cut out and then start rebuilding the inners, but I'm not going to do that on this upload. So pretty much this upload is just a wee walk around to show you how bad the car is, or how good the car is, should we say, for being off the road for 17 years. I think it's acceptable, to be honest with you. This jacking point is a good base to show me how to rebuild them, because I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Would you believe it? After all the rotten yokes are welded up, you think I know where I was at, but you know, they're all different. Right. So on this side, the sill's a lot worse, probably because they've been beaten at it with a pry bar, but yeah, it's not pretty. So there's a good bit of rebuilding in the inner structure here to do, and that jacking point is totally gone. So yes, we have plenty of work ahead, but I'm not going to hang about in this one. I want to get this done pretty much as quickly as possible. I could probably book an MOT for it and then force me to get it ready. But yeah guys, if you want to follow me on this journey with this wonderful E36, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next one, where I'm going to start rebuilding these inners.